TakuyaSugi here with a new premium on Korean Lost Saga. This is called Haku-men. He's from Blazblue. He's one of my favorite characters ever. I mained him when I played Blazblue, and I've requested him for Lost Saga for since like at least 2010, 2011. I really thought he would fit into this game really well, and here he is. So I'm happy the white void, the cold steel is here to bring the end to people. So let's see. So 3-hit basic, 3rd-hit launches. You can do this twice in a row, and this will be something that extends like almost every combo you do. So if you do this, maybe, you know, do this once and do your air combos, you can extend it a little bit more and just kind of loop some combos around like that. So it's really cool. And it does huge damage. Look at the damage on this thing. That's massive. Pretty good. So moving on, we have a hold D passive that uses your 4-bar passive on Haku-men. You can see I used one there. It's down to 3. Now it's back to 4. So it recharges relatively quickly. It doesn't recharge while you're fighting, however. But if you throw this out and anticipate someone attacking you, you can actually use a little guaranteed counter like that, and it'll slam them down. Soul bad guy Trinket, Chaos for Food style, and you can juggle off of this and get you some nice damage. So it's really cool. So moving on. Let me try and do the whole D version of the air, because the air version uses your passive as well, and you can see you flip kick someone up in front of you instead of slam them down if you counter in the air. So beware you Hongil Dongs who just spam air attacks all day, because Hakumen's coming for you. Or you berserkers. Oh, that's going to be nasty, huh? I love this character already. So moving on, dash attacks. So here's your one press of D. One press of D will actually do 2 hits. And you can see it does like a 1 hit that kind of does a mini flinch, and the 2nd hit will kick back. If you press your D twice after if you press your D once after you press it once, you'll actually do a different attack, which is a little sword pommel strike that works as a half feint if you connect with both. And if you connect with both attacks, you feint someone completely. So that'll be something you can do. This also hits grounded as well, so you can see if you knock someone down, you can actually hit them on the ground, and that's a really good edging kind of tool you can use to really mess people up. And so you can work with both versions off hitting off the ground. And you also have a hold D version of your dash, which basically you leap forward, and then you can press D again to do a little launcher. So if this launcher will go really high, it'll be nice to start your combos like that. So it's really handy, and you can use this in between your 1st and 2nd attacks. So if you hold D like that, you can maybe cover a little more ground and hit someone. And this attack actually has better range than what it looks like. It's a little bit deceptive with the range, as you can see here. It's a little bit more forward than it looks. So pretty nice. So jump attacks. Your regular jump attack, light D, is just pretty simple. You can aim it in the air at half feints. And pretty nice. You can't do this twice in a row, but what you can do, you can actually use your air dasher, which is an attack itself. You can see this air dasher. It's actually an attack. I'm not pressing D or anything. But if you air dash, it's going to half feint, and if you hit someone standing, it's going to half feint them. And you can press your D to feint them completely. Follow up on that with a 2-hitter if it's successful. So really nice and really abusable. And the main thing about the air dasher is it works really well in getting your juggles. So if you press your let me go ahead and explain the half D first. So you have a half D in the air. Half D is a little bit more tricky because you gotta kind of give your stuff a little more time to let it come out. So if you try and do it while you're going downwards, it's a little bit odd how the hitbox works. But that'll work to relaunch them in the air after your air dasher. So let's say you do your air dasher, you put it like that, and then you can extend combos and kind of try and keep that loop going as long as you can, and then, you know, do your dasher on the ground. So let's try and put that all together. Maybe we'll do, you know, like this. Try and do something a little fancy here. Missed it. But you get the idea. So this character does have some nice combo potential behind that air dasher, which is air dasher and half D synchronizing with one another to help you get extra juggles. So really nice. So moving on, let's go ahead and check out our defensive capabilities, which are numerous on Haku-men, which I love. I love counter-based characters. So let's check it out here. So obviously you have your hold D. The drawback behind the hold D is it doesn't last too long, so you have to really kind of think about spamming that all the time, because people can actually walk behind you while you do this and hit you with the little delay at the end. So try and time it appropriately when you know you can read your opponent. It's not that difficult, but it can be something people catch on to pretty quickly. And also you have your armor skill, which is really, really cool. You know, it's based on the astral finish. And this hits multiple people if you counter someone. As you can see there, it does like, I guess 10 hits per person. And does really nice damage. It's kind of a long charge, but yeah, it's a long counter, So if you throw it out, you can see you got plenty of time to counter someone with it. Your Trinket also does kind of similar thing, just not as guaranteed. If someone hits someone while you use your Trinket, like we'll show you here. So he hit him while I used my Trinket counter, and he kind of interrupted the whole process. But Trinket counters are really nice as well, and you can follow that up with some juggles, as you can see here. So really cool. So, and you also you have a deflect on Haku-men. So apart from having counters, you also have a deflect. Isn't this character amazing for defense? Oh man, I love him. He's so cool. So let's go ahead and check out the other skills here. You've seen the armor and the Trinket. Go ahead and check out the weapon skill here. So if you press your weapon skill and don't hold it, you're going to just throw a little kind of line beam. I forgot what the moves names are. Figures. I'm a disgrace as a Haku-men mainer in Blazblue. But this weapon skill will hit grounded, as you can see here. You can use it as an edging tool. And if you actually charge it, you can get yourself a pretty easy edge. So you can see it kind of threw him back pretty far. And you can use this on a crowd as well. So if you charge in a really heated battle, you can really knock a lot of people really far back. So really nice. And once again, with the armor, you know, there's a nice little counter, pretty good damage on it. And your helmet actually works to recharge your passive instantly. So if you've used all your counters, you can use your helmet, and it'll give you a massive speed boost and massive strength boost as well. It may give some other things, but I do know it gives a massive strength boost. So to demonstrate this, what kind of strength boost this gives, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm just going to hit Dev K a couple times. So there's my helm buff. 1, 2. So you can see how fast he's dropping. We're up to 8 hits, 10 hits, 12 hits. So 13 hits to kill him, to kill Dev K from full health with the helmet buff on. So let's go up to 13 hits on regular, non-buff. So doing the same thing. This is how you test damage, by the way. So now we're up to 13 hits, and you can see the helmet added that much damage to the character. So it did add a significant amount of damage to his attacks, and on top of the speed boost and on top of the passive recharge. So the helmet is ridiculously effective, so that's a pretty big boost in damage. And your Trinket, once again, it's a little counter. You can actually aim it, unlike your armor skill. You can circle around. It's just a little bit more. It's a little bit less frames, basically. You don't have as much time to counter with that, but it's really nice and helps you start your juggles. So for once, I'm going to actually try and do a combo for you guys. Might not go too well because I need a little practice, but we can see what we can do. So let's see what we can do with Haku-men here. So what should we start with? Probably want to do the helmet for maximum damage. Then we can do the launcher. Oh, I've already messed it up. Oh well. Let's try and do a little something for. Oh my gosh, I'm a disgrace. Okay, let's try again. Okay, get the helmet buff on. Get some launchers going. There we go. Oh, a little bit. But you can see the damage I got off that. It's a really simple combo that I got a lot of damage off of. And I probably could have used the weapon skill to edge him and do a lot more. But that's really nice, and you can tell the damage is huge on this character, and all the defensive capabilities he has. It's just outrageous. It's one of the most OP characters that I've ever seen on this game. It might give, like, you know, Kyo and Iori and Yumira a run for their monies. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next video.